Hi, hi. You know the elections are very soon. I have made up my mind to create a party. No, I don't mean the party you are thinking of. I mean a political party. Serious stuff. So my goals are the following. I will build schools. I will build schools for each one of you. So you don't need to go to schools. Each one will have his school. I will build hospitals. You don't need to go to hospitals. Each one will have his own hospital. The streets are gonna be paved and covered with the carpet. Red carpet, like Oscars or Cannes Festival. I will have a very big cemetery. No. Each one will have his own cemetery when you die. So you don't need to have a collective one. You're gonna have yours. For women, I will have robots. I will create robots for each single woman, and no woman is gonna complain about the housework and the chores. Ladies, you will have your own robot that's gonna do the work that you get bored with. I will do a lot of things for you. But please, elect me to be your president. I think that you want to ask me about the name of my political party. Never. I will never tell you that secret. I will never tell you the name of my political party. I keep it secret. Because I know if you know the name, you're not going to vote. So I will not tell you about it. Done.
Hello guys, hello back. I think you have enjoyed the first video, and I'm sure that you are going to enjoy also the second and the third ones. Me too, I'm a good actor. Alright, so as you know, and as you have been informed that this week we are going to have the future. We're going to deal with the future simple, the future continuous, and also future perfect. So when we say the future simple, I will try to emphasize much more on the form will. But before doing anything else, I want you to stop for a few seconds to ask a very interesting question, which is, when do you use will and when do we use shall? This question, I believe, it's very interesting. So the answer is very simple. We use will with all the subject pronouns that we have. I mean, I will, you will, he, she, it will, we, you, they will. However, shall is used just when we have I and we. I shall, we shall. It's okay? So we don't say you shall. We don't say he shall. We say I, we shall. So there is another question that maybe we can ask, is the contracted form of the negative of will and shall. That means will not and shall not. What is the contracted form? Again, the answer is going to be very simple. So we say will not, or we say won't. Shall not becomes shan't. So it does not become shan't or something. So we say shan't. And of course, when you are speaking like an American, We don't stress the T. We don't say I won't go. You say I want to go. We don't say I shan't go. We say I shan't go. Alright. So let's go now. Let's go to the main point and let's discuss the core subject. When do we use will? Alright, to use will we have a lot of situations. But I want to insist on one, which is promise and voluntary action. Actually, when you promise someone or when you decide to volunteer to do something for others, the best form that we can use is will. So, for example, in my presentation, in the video you watched, I said, I will build schools, I will build schools, I will build hospitals. So it's a sort of a promise. You know, in elections, people promise a lot. They, we will do this, we will do that, we will do this, we will do that. So we don't use another form like the form they go into, but we use will. I repeat, when we have a promise, please don't use be going to, because be going to is much more used when we have like a plan, when you plan to do something. We use will when we want to promise someone to do something, or when we want to volunteer. That means when we have a voluntary action. So for example, you say the coming month we will help the underprivileged students to have good results. We will help the poor students to have their own homes, to have their own schools, etc., etc., etc. So let's recap. What is the difference between will and shall? Yes, very good. We use will with I, we, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. We use a shall just when we have exactly, when we have I and when we have we. But we cannot say you shall. We cannot say they shall. So we say just I, we shall. Another question: when do we use will? Of course, shall too. We use them, as you have said, or as you have noticed, when we have a promise or when we have a voluntary action. When you volunteer to do something, that means I promise you that I will travel. I will build a big school. I will, for example, I will help the poor. So all these are promises. All these are voluntary actions. So I hope that you have got the first part of today's class, and we are going to see the second part very soon. Thank you very much.